It's time for our weekly weigh-in. See if Sarah is finally going to catch up to me. I don't think she is, but we're going to find out now. Hi, I'm Emily.
Hi, I'm Sarah,
and we are the Keto Twins.
We've lost over 140 pounds following a keto lifestyle, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to stay up to date with our videos.
So besides the blizzard that's happening right now outside, we live in Chicago, so it's really snowy. What's going on with you? How was your week?
It was a generally pretty good week for me, keto-wise. I made a couple of batch meals to keep myself from having to cook all the time because it was like my first full week back from Christmas break, and I just really didn't want to spend all my time after work doing that. So I made a bunch of like big meals where I had leftovers for the next day, and it was good. I tried to do only OMAD, one meal a day, and I think I was pretty successful, so I'm hoping that there's going to be a loss today when we weigh in. So how was your week, keto-wise?
For the most part, I did stick to like an OMAD type of, meal plan. We tend not to cook batch meals. I might want to start looking into that because I can get lazy, but there were a couple, not screw-ups, but I was kind of liberal with the low-carb ice cream this week, and I bought peanut butter, which I haven't had in the house for a really long time, and so I was indulging in that like a lot this week. So, but I stuck to it pretty well. But I was having a lot of calories worth of like peanut butter, and then I was eating ice cream at night. So I'm not sure if I'm going to lose any weight this week, but we'll see.
So we just weighed in, and I am happy to report that I lost a couple pounds. My starting weight, for those who just started watching us, is 242 pounds, and today I weighed in at 180 pounds. So that's about a 62-pound loss overall, so I'm really happy with that. Just as a little story update, I actually gained a ton of weight after cheating for Thanksgiving. So I was really battling that weight. I think I started off like 194.
Yeah.
So I'm back down to like 180, which I'm really happy about. And hopefully next week I'll be in the 170s.
That's great.
So I'm assuming you didn't gain any weight this week. And I didn't go into the 170s, so I didn't beat you. So what is your current weight?
I started off at 262 pounds in the beginning of this keto journey, and now I weighed in at 174.6 pounds. So I've pretty much lost 87 pounds on keto so far.
That's awesome. Congrats.
You're not catching up to me yet.
So this is just like a public service announcement for
PSA.
Those that weigh in with a glass scale. But I saw this post online where people were like having this realization that when you weigh in with a glass scale, you can see your reflection in it. So a lot of the people wake up, go to the bathroom, and then they weigh in like totally naked, and you can see your boobies in the scale. So I actually took a look back at the pictures that I've posted, and it's like you can definitely see an outline of it. So make sure when you are posting pictures online, like we always tell you to really track and keep motivated by having those before and after pictures and measurements, but make sure that when you're posting that stuff online that you're not naked. You know what I mean?
Unintentionally naked.
Yeah. Like you can get off the scale and like make sure that like that you're out of the view of that little glass reflection before you take the picture, or you could just crop the scale to only show the numbers. I mean, who cares if they don't show the entire scale? Like you're just looking for the number anyway, and that would be a good way to like avoid this problem. But just for the people that are starting out new and are really excited for their journey, I just want to warn you that if you have a glass scale, you might have a naked picture or two on your phone or something. So definitely check that out.
I happened to be scrolling through my phone, and I noticed that in my Happy Scale app that yesterday was my 1-year anniversary of starting keto.
Wow. I can't believe it's been a year. It feels actually shorter than that. I actually started losing weight before she went on full-time to keto, and I was like battling the same probably 10 to 15 pounds because I threw in a cheat day like every week or every other week, and it really slowed my progress. But we definitely get on in January of 2019, and we're able to stay the course almost the entire year. I would say like 95% of the time. So yeah, we're really celebrating this keto anniversary, and we're so excited for 2020 because I feel like this year is the year that we're going to hit our goal weight of around 150 pounds. I would just say in the 150s. I'm not gonna like say like 150. I just like
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm not gonna have like I'm just gonna be glad to see 150 something on the scale because I don't think I've ever seen 150 on the scale. Even
Maybe
when I was
we were
younger.
like 10.
Yeah, but I don't even think I weighed myself back then.
You're
so
right.
I've never like literally seen it on the scale. So I'm really excited that hopefully 2020 is the year when we actually do that. So just a quick update about the squat challenge that we talked about in a previous video. Emily actually got a DB Methods machine for Christmas, and we thought it would be interesting to compare doing 100 squats normally, that's what I have to do, and Emily gets to use the machine. So what, have you been doing it every day, or what's up with you?
Yeah, I have been doing it every day. I try to do around 25 at a time. I realize that my legs are like jello, and I've never worked out a day before in my life, so it burns when I get into the middle of it. But my husband is very supportive and like rooting me on, and every time I get on it, he like cheers. It's really something because it makes me feel like how lazy am I that
I think you start somewhere, you know what I mean?
He's actually shocked at how much I'm doing it because that we've been going out or been dating before we got married for like 17 years.
Yeah.
Is it 17? No, it's 16 years. Oh, 16 and a half years, whatever. And so the amount of exercise I've ever done, 0. So, I mean, I think that he's proud of me. I hope that he is.
Yeah, so I'm doing the normal squats, and the first day I was like really motivated and I did them a lot. And then the next day I woke up and I couldn't even like go to the bathroom without my legs hurting. I had to walk to work, and I just was like, my legs were like stumps. I don't even know. I guess that's why. So the next day I tried to do more, and then my husband said that that's why people don't work out the same body part all the time, is because like you're supposed to give your muscles rest in between like exerting them. So I did it like 2 days in a row, and then by the third day I was just really in pain. I guess that's why it's called like leg day and arm day or chest, whatever. So
but that just shows how much we don't know how to work out.
So I've decided not to do like 100 every day. I'm just doing it when my legs don't hurt, and then I'm trying to like do like I don't know what they're called. Other types of
arm movement.
Not arm movement, but like legs movements that are like different muscles that are being used. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. He has a little bit of a cough. Okay. So that's the update with that. I'm going to try to keep doing them. And then I guess we're 12 days in. He likes doing that. I don't know. I feel like he's going to break his own neck or something. Be careful. I don't know if people can see me, but I plan on doing them as much as I can. I think we have we're halfway through it at this point. And
no, like 11 days. It's only been 11 days.
It feels like longer.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do like a little measurement update just to see. We're both really strict on keto this month too, so the loss could also be, because of that. But I think it's an interesting experiment to keep you motivated to use the machine at least. And at least maybe, one of the goals for this year was to add in a little bit more physical activity into our lifestyle. So at least we're trying to do that.
And I think that we're going to continue doing these types of like things because like a challenge or like twin versus twin, because genetically we're identical. And so it would be an interesting type of experiment to see what works better on one of us than the other.
Right.
Like we could do a beef fast versus an egg fast, and you're going to get the egg one because I hate eggs.
I want to like pull it out of a hat or something to make sure that like it's equal, because like I don't like eating eggs, so we have to like, I would like it to be fair.
We could do like you only drink bulletproof coffee, or you fast completely, and see if like there's a difference. Or just different. I heard that lemon water is supposed to really help you
or
lose
apple
weight.
Cider vinegar.
Right, or apple
that's
cider
a good
vinegar.
one.
You take apple cider vinegar every day for like a couple of weeks and see.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of stuff that we're going to be doing coming into 2020. That's a weird way of saying 2020.
2020,
okay.
Yeah. I started going through my clothes recently and getting rid of all of my large clothes because we're officially in mediums. This is like the first time that's ever happened. So I took all of my stuff and I'm going to be donating it to like Salvation Army. And it's on the floor in my room right now, which I'm sure my husband is happy about, but we're getting rid of it. And I just realized I really do not have a lot of clothes for the Hawaiian trip that we're going to be going on coming up in April. So we're definitely going to have to go shopping for clothes. So another important part about going to Hawaii is finding a bathing suit. So that's going to be a challenge because we really haven't gone swimming or worn bathing suits in years. I think the only picture I have of myself is when I was like in one of those little yellow and red cars when I was like 3 years old. So that's going to be interesting and probably a scary experience. But I am excited to try to find a cute bathing suit for this trip. So hopefully we can vlog about that or do some sort of content update. None of us in it right away, apparently. Emily is scared of wearing a bathing suit in public, and I don't blame her, but this is the year about putting ourselves out there with this channel and losing weight and trying to feel better about ourselves and realize that we're not going to be perfect. We're not going to be Victoria's Secret models, but, you know, we need to be more accepting of who we are in this part of our lives. So that was our weigh-in for this week. If you guys are looking for support during your keto journey, I know a lot of you guys are new, feel free to join our Facebook group. You can find the link in the header image on our YouTube channel page. And while you're there, might as well hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. I'm Sarah.
I'm Emily.
And we are the Keto Twins.
Bye.
Have a great week.